it's your girl M-Dub, and I'm here for part 2 of military BMT. What it was like for me and how I got through it. So, like I was saying in my last video, where we stopped at, so our male MTI came in, and he just comes directly for me, and I'm just like, wow, like I'm really here, like, wow. And I watch way too many military movies, and in the Navy they say, sir, yes, sir. So what did I do? He said something to me, and I go, sir, yes, sir. Y'all, I got grilled. Like, if you think your mama yell at you, man, you ain't never went to BMT, because I got yelled at. He goes, sir, yes, sir. Does this look like the freaking Navy? Why are you giving me a sir sandwich? And I mean, he just starts grilling me more. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, Michaela, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Shut up, kid. Shut up. And I'm just, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he left me alone. And I felt like a sigh of relief when that man's left me alone, y'all. Because I was panicking. Like, I was so low-key scared. Like, military, like the BMT really didn't like scare me and affect me that bad, but that interaction scared me. Okay, it really scared me. I can't even lie. And so we going about our day, and yeah, it was a pretty chill day. I mean, like, it was chill to me because, like, I'm not really one that gets like super emotional and hyped up about stuff. Like, stuff doesn't really it doesn't really like make me nervous like that. Like, a lot of people I would see like crying and stuff in my flight, and they were just a mess, and they'd be crying in the bathroom. That was never me. I was always like I'm here for 8 weeks type of person, and I'm gonna get through it, you know. And I'm like, we all break down, like, who's gonna be the strong one. So like, I was always just kind of like oh, we're here, you know. Oh, another day. Oh, day 30. So yeah, like the rest of BMT honestly was chill. We did eventually get Sundays, to ourselves. So that was like our pampering day. So like, that was a day when we would shave and when we would do our hair, and I would always on Sundays I would wash my hair every Sunday, every other Sunday, depending on how bad it was itching. I would wash my hair in the shower, and it was a group shower. So all 36, 37 of us would shower together at one time in this really big shower. And we had basically marked our territory. Like, it was like, this was my shower, this is your shower, because it makes it easier to get ready in the mornings, because after we PT, we would only have like maybe like not even 30 minutes to get ready, like maybe like 10-20 minutes to get ready. So if you already have your shower marked kind of like as yours, everybody knows it's yours, then it makes it easier and faster to get ready in the mornings while your MTI is banging at the door for you to get ready and hurry up. And then the woman MTI would come in and be like, oh, y'all taking too long, whatever. So so that was like our pampering days. I would wash my hair, and we didn't have blow dryers, we didn't have flat irons. Anything electrical we could not have. We had no phones, obviously, no watches, none of that. We had like the digital watches, but not the smart watches, not any of that. Yeah, so those were the days I would wash my hair, and then I would like kind of like braid it while it was wet. And that was my style throughout the week. That was how I got through basic training, because you don't have time to be beautiful every day. You don't have time to do makeup. You don't do anything. This one girl would pluck my eyebrows every week. She used to work at Sephora, and she knew how to pluck eyebrows. And that was my beautification. Like, she would pluck my eyebrows, and that was like all I really did to like make myself feel like really pretty. But it's basic training. You're not there to be cute. You're there to learn how to be in the military and how to be an airman. So yeah, so that's like pretty much the introduction. We marched a lot. Like, I remember one day our MTI she had her smartwatch on, and she was like, dang, we marched 11 miles today. And I'm like, 11 miles? My soldier boy voice, 11 miles? And it was September, so it was like, you would think it's the fall and it's cool. It was hot as Satan's pitchfork, okay? It was hot. Like, boy, really hot. I remember we got shots. Like, the first couple days we were there, we got shots. And walking back, I didn't have to get the peanut butter shot because I'm allergic to penicillin, so I didn't have to get that. But that walk back was like hot. It was hot as hell. And we just got shots, and like everybody's just kind of like just exhausted, and like it's just a mess. It was really a mess. But all in all, I like BMT. I love the sisterhood that it gave me. Like I still have a lot of like the fellow girls that were in my flight on like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all this. I still have them as friends. We're still very close friends. Some of us, like, it's because you're there for 8 weeks, so it's either like we go through obviously the norming, storming, performing, adjoining, whatever stages. So like we got to I remember like before graduation we were like ready to go. Like we had been together for 8 weeks. Some of us were like, we were like cool, and then some of us were like we were ready to fight because we had been together so long. And I remember the night before graduation, I remember this one girl was in there throwing paper across the bay. It was like, so it was split. So our dorm was split like this. You had A bay and B bay. I was in A bay, and then B bay had like a whole, like half of them. So we basically split half and half. And this one girl in A bay was throwing stuff at one girl in B bay. And we were all about to fight. We were about to fight that night. It was the night before graduation. We were all about to fight. One girl kept turning off the light before lights out. And you would get in trouble for that because the MTIs could see through the window outside whose lights were on and off before lights out. So it was like 8 something, and she was turning off the lights. And all I could think about was like, we about to get grilled on the day before graduation. You're only about to stop me from seeing our family. Everybody's like, you're not about to stop me from seeing my family, because they had threatened us with that we couldn't graduate, and well, not graduate, but really they were gonna like eliminate some of our time with our families, because we're supposed to be a whole day off with our families after graduation. And they would tell us every time we did something, we would get time taken off and deducted. So everybody was just like on edge, like, oh my gosh, you're not about to let me, like, you're not about to keep me from seeing my family. Everybody was ready to fight, okay? So the girls turned off the lights, and we were like, bruh, if you keep me from seeing my family, we're gonna fight. We are gonna fight. And I remember my friend, she was like, if you turn off the light one more time, da 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 da. And then the girl said, I will smack you. And that's my girl, okay? So I wrote, you gonna smack who? You gonna smack who? And I mean, it was just a brawl the whole night. It was a brawl. But at 9 o'clock, them lights was out. Because wasn't nobody about to keep us from seeing our families, okay? The lights was out. Even though we was fighting, 10 minutes before that, the lights was out, okay? 9 o'clock, the lights was out. You weren't playing with that lights out, because they would really get you. They would come in there, the MTIs would come in there at like 9:05 and let one girl be in that bathroom doing something. What you doing, trainee? Trainee. And you would go to that quick little attention, like real fast. Like, we weren't playing with these MTIs. And yeah, so let's see. That was like regular day to day. Let's talk about eating. So the DFAC, or the chow hall, that's where we go to eat. It's speed eating. You're not sitting over there twirling your spaghetti, and no, it's you eat it like a pig, okay? You're gobble gobble wop wop, like you're gobbling it, And I remember at first it was just like kind of hard for me to get, because I always ate my food fast, but not as fast as they would like me to. So I remember like you would be like stirring your little pasta and stuff, and then if you were not done eating within like 15 minutes, probably even shorter than that sometimes, you were getting handled. Like your food was gonna go in the trash. Like you didn't eat fast enough, and that's your fault. You had to get 2 glasses of water, and you had to drink both of those glasses of water because you had to be hydrated. It's really hot in San Antonio, Texas. So every meal we got 2 glasses of water. 2 glasses of water times 3, 2, 4, 6 glasses of water. Plus the canteens that we were drinking per day. So they were trying to make it where their hands were clean if somebody got sick or something from being dehydrated. So if you didn't drink your 2 glasses of water, you were in trouble. If you didn't eat fast enough, you were in trouble. Oh, let you talk in that chow hall, you were in trouble. Like, let you go get dessert, because they're like, oh, you here to get fit, what you need dessert for? You were in trouble. Like, you were just, it was really like either you just shut up and be an angel for 8 weeks, or you in trouble. I think I got in trouble twice. I got in trouble once for the sir sandwich stuff that I told you about in the last video, and then I got in trouble for for like something else like really small. I think my MTI really just didn't understand what was going on. Yeah, he really didn't understand what was going on, and he like chewed me out. But I wasn't in the wrong, but he chewed me out. I really can't even remember what it was for, but he was misguided on the situation, and he chewed me out, and then eventually came back and apologized because I really didn't do anything wrong. He just was misinformed. Let's see, other than that, that's like the main gist of BMT. Is really nothing more to it other than like, hey, if you got a little attitude, you need to lose it. If you smoke a little pot, you need to not. Like, because when you go to MEPS, they're gonna bust you. Let's see, if you smoke cigarettes, I guarantee like you need to stop way before BMT. Like, you need to make sure, because when you're in BMT, you're not gonna take no smoke breaks. You're not gonna take none of that. Real Air Force operational, yes, you can take your smoke breaks. But as of like in basic, no. So if you are addicted to nicotine, then you need to give it a rest before basic, because at that point it's just gonna be like you're gonna be sick and stuff because you're going through nicotine withdrawal. As for your hair, you need to put in a little quick style. I remember on Sundays, I would take, like, so everybody in my flight had hair. No one really had short hair. It was like one person with short hair, and then she grew it out eventually. And on Sundays, everybody would do each other's hair. So I knew how to braid. I was like one of the few in the flight that knew how to braid. So every Sunday, I would do my hair, and then afterwards, I would braid like whoever else need their hair braided. So it would be like maybe like 5 or 6 people. I would braid their hair, and then it would be like another girl, and she was braiding 5 to 6 people's hair. And that's just the sisterhood and how much we looked out for each other through those 8 weeks. After that, it's pretty much like the day-to-day. Oh, you're gonna learn how to march. You're gonna learn the ranks. You're gonna learn a lot of stuff. Most of it is in classrooms. So you're learning the Air Force structure. You're learning regs. You're learning basic leadership. Like, you're learning just stuff like that. And at the end, you take an EOC, and you have to get, if it hasn't changed, it was a 90 or a, no, not 90. I can't even remember, honestly. I got a 90. I remember I got a 90. But you have to take an EOC, and it's everything that you learned throughout the 8 weeks. So as far as like the ranks, the regs, customs and courtesies, as far as like who do you salute, who do you not salute, stuff like that. At the end, we graduated, and then after graduation, it was about a 3-day thing. So we graduated, we had like a ceremony at one time, and then the next day we had like this like parade, and then the next day it was like the final day, and that was the whole day with your parents or whoever, your guardians or whoever came to see you. You could go off base 2 of those days. I want to say 2. One of the days you had to be on base. And my mom and my stepdad came to see me graduate. So that's who I spent the days with. Afterwards, after everything is said and done, you'll go to Airman's Week, which is gone now. So I'm not even going to talk about that. But I went through 1 week of Airman's Week, and that was like the chill, like, oh, we're gonna phase you a little bit so like you can go to tech school and not have any issues adjusting. And tech school is when you learn your job. So like, I'm computer technician, so that's where I learned how to be a computer technician on the Air Force system. Other than that, basic training was not as much of a difficult task for me as it was for some other people. You will do like additional duties. Like I had KP duty, which is like cleaning up the cafeteria area, whatever, washing dishes, like a whole day, like 12 hours. So it's kind of rough. But other than that, it really was not that bad. I hope this video, either maybe it inspired you to want to join the Air Force, or maybe shook off those butterflies that you might have had in your stomach because you're nervous to join, because you're scared of getting yelled at or anything like that. I would say like, you got it, you know, like it's not something that you cannot do. I honestly think that everyone can do basic training. It's not as hardcore as everyone makes it out to be. You're not going to get yelled at every single day. It's just not that bad. Yeah, so thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe. If you have any other questions about BMT, my social media will be below, and you can also drop a question in the comments, and I will get back to you. Thanks, friends. Thanks for watching my video. Bye.